Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Penumbra Necrologue. We certainly had a bunch of revelations right in the beginning of the game. People might be alive, things might not be as bad as we thought. But we gotta get out of this facility, I think. Yeah, they blew a hole in the ceiling. I can climb up there. That's an option. That was remarkably fast. Well, I can see in here. More batteries. That's clever. Although I might have to futz with opening it. There we go. There's a valve, there's this, there's another thing? I can't see the bottom. I should not dive there. Okay, that's what that was, a little shortcut. I've drained the water, it seems. That's kind of cool. Where's the way I came in? There we go. I thought it was more toward a corner. We're good. Okay, now I have this green light. There's more draining. This area I don't think I could do anything with, but now I can. Another ladder. That's not scary at all, don't you worry. In order to open the door, you must enter a specific number. Each technician has his own personal combination. It means that the station workers cannot enter for safety reasons. It is your responsibility to keep the disc with the codes safe. It cannot fall into the hands of unqualified personnel. The sealed door, I suppose. What a mess. Batteries. Oh, hello. An old-timey key. Oh, it says old key. Look at that. Old key. This key's old and scratched, but looks to be in one piece. Nothing in the locker. That must be the thing that the note was about. Well, we're puzzling, we're puzzling. we can go up. And this is that door I couldn't open. I see the obvious item. A screwdriver. It can be used to unscrew bolts. Did you know? Alright, now let's go back again. I guess I'll save. Moving onward. Nope. Is that actually just a dead body? That was a good scare. What the hell? Yeah, that was a good one. I thought that was gonna be my first enemy. That was real good. That startled me. Still no luck with the combination door, but... Can I? No, not quite right. There we go, I just had to click the center of the vent. That was driving me crazy. There's no obvious notification that I could do that. That drove me crazier than it should have. Anyway, we're in the vent. Easy every time. Oh, it's the tyrant. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Can I go in? There we go. Easy. Oh!
Frankly, I'm not surprised with such turn of events. Something like this always happens to you. Move your legs and think about what we've got to do. We both don't want to freeze here now, do we?
I gotta say, that's pretty clever, though. I could pick up the hand and use it to scan the thing. Now I know there's a zombie walking around, though. We got frozen bodies. It seems that one of them is mutated after all. I hope the rest of them didn't meet the same fate. More batteries. Introduction. Device Olivetti M290 is a specialized computer made by Tech Systems Company. It is designed for educational and research activities. Olivetti M290 is equipped with its own operating system, OS, data logger, tools for complex mathematical calculations, as well as a floppy drive. How it works. To switch between the elements, use the W and S buttons. To select an item, click the left mouse button when it's highlighted. When the pop-up appears, click the left mouse button to confirm. To close the window or turn off your computer, press spacebar. Enjoy Tech Systems 1988. Oh. Computer for dummies. Batteries. Maybe I should start actually using the damn things. Nothing else. We have a save. And a note. It's not my habit to keep records, but I need to speak up, and my partner Lewis is not the type of person I can count on. Judging by the results of our experiments on animals, we are unlikely to have any success with people. Personally, I don't have any hope in this whole situation, and after all, when the archaic caste invited me to work here, there wasn't any mention about the virus. Now I deeply regret coming here. Lewis behaves increasingly strange as each day passes. Looks like he also got infected. I try to stay as far away from him as possible, but if this strangeness doesn't stop soon, I'll freeze him, just like the others, and I don't care for the opinion of my colleagues. It might sound cruel, but my life matters the most to me right now. Damn. My opinion about the experiment. Let's save. I see a man. He's tired, but still trying to escape the nightmare. We are not familiar, but I know him. And I've saved. And look at this. There's no tape in it. Well, there could be. Alfred 5.
It's Alfred Richardson. This is the 5th entry. I'm recording directly from a lab where a formula of special acid was created. It may be able to corrode the shell of the artifact. I decided that it would be only fair if I was the first one to discover the secret of the artifact. My curiosity has no limits. I have prepared everything necessary. Let's start. So, careful. I can see something already. So,
Jeez. Okay, I don't get the tape back or anything. I'll save. Here's a computer I can actually use. So, let me just review the guide for dummies. W and S. Click to get a thing. Click to confirm. Press spacebar to get out. That sounds easy enough. Oh, okay, I've customized the controls to be up and down, but that didn't change the text for the note. Impact of the cold. Theory. One of our employees, Edward Finzi, theorized that freezing an infected patient in the cryo chamber for a certain period could stop the development of the Turnguide virus. Then the patient can be returned to life, defrosted, and injected with certain reagents. History of experiment. Despite the fantastic nature of this assumption, there was nothing left but to test his theory in practice. Test in practice? Just test. A small freezer compartment redevelopment was made, some equipment and cryo chambers were modernized. Initially, the experiments were carried out on animals, but they did not give any results. Procedures of defrosting and reagent injection gave a positive result with only one animal, but it died soon after. The experiment required the transition to the next stage. Some of the body parts were amputated, and at the last stage transplanted back to the patient. The result was positive. Soon the virus spread to the participants of the experiment, as well as to those who had no relation to it. Without any preliminary discussion, the infected were placed into the cryo chambers. We still don't understand how the virus chooses its victims because most of the staff is still okay. We're currently developing a kind of vaccine for the virus, but in this situation, when we don't have any time to lose, we need to resort to all possible means of fighting against the disease. Report. Number of animals, 17. Survived, 1. Died shortly after. Experimental result, negative. People, 4. Experimental result, to be expected? I think maybe, like, to be determined, but okay. I copied the contents of the note to my notebook. Alright. Floppy disk drive. You don't have a floppy disk. I don't know what I expected. Oops, I backed out. Cryochambers control.exe. Access to the cells is on. There we go. Alright, with this, I can check these rooms. Levers in a neutral position. So, that's not creepy at all. Nothing interesting. Yeah, this is just what I'm going to need to do. Ain't no way am I going to be scared. Nothing interesting. Nothing. I think this is random, so I'm just getting unlucky. Wow. Every one of these is wrong. Where was that first chamber? Don't tell me it's the first one. The one when I came in. Looks like just laying in the pocket of his coat. Unbelievable. Well, there's your floppy disk. There's a sign on it. Codes, important information. I hope it still works. Yeah, well, give me a second. Floppy disk in the drive not found. Oh, do I need to actually use the disk on the computer first? I guess that makes sense. Got it. Forbidden territory and codes for staff. Forbidden territory. Corrupted. Oh. Codes for staff. Dear employee, as a high-class worker, you have the right to visit areas that are not intended for general visit. Please do not lose the floppy and do not disclose any of those passwords to prevent the unqualified members of the personnel from ending up in those areas. Sewerage, Generator, North Wing Observatory, Meteorological Center, we got numbers. Do I get to keep that? It looks like I do. I'd better. Codes for staff, good. An impact of the cold, my opinion. This is good. Let's save immediately. Okay, I've had my fun. Let's just go back. I've gotten what I wanted, and there was no crazy monster chase, so I'll take it. Where's the monster who trapped me in that freezing room for a second? I don't know. And we're back. And I'm right in front of a keypad. Now, just for a reminder. Sewerage 3715, because I'm still in the underground. It'd be nice if there were a visual indicator that I've successfully pressed the keys. When I first clicked that thing, I thought I was just generically clicking the device. I'm surprised that it still looks that way. But alright, let's get out of here. See? Green light. Hooray.
And here is our old friend. Have you ever wondered why they all want to kill you? Doubt that you could even spite one of them. Think. They used to be our friends not too long ago.
Maybe he won't see me. Oh, I turn it the other way. Strange artifact. Locked, thankfully. I have no idea where he is. Anyway, strange artifact. I'm not sure what this is. Some kind of weird statue. Almost looks like a collector's item. I have no idea where this zombie is. He has a flashlight? Oh, great. Can I just go back, do you think? Oh, am I dead now? It's unsettling to me. Okay. If he catches me, then I'm just dead. Alright. Very nice. Like, what do you want me to do about it? I can't even leave. There's no fighting this guy. Like, I literally can't move. Well, I guess I can heal. Wow. All of my painkillers. Very nice. This is just where I came in, right? Man, that's painful when you're being chased. Well, I'm out. That was annoying. But I did it, genuinely first try. I'm out. I've climbed up into a bathroom. I'll definitely take those painkillers. It looks like we have options. Oh. 16, what is that? I wrote down the formula. Is that a plus sign? I think it is. 16 plus 8, 3. 112 plus 1, 2, 8. Strange. A matchbox. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Matchbox. A box full of matches. I think it'll be useful. Locked. Well, I'm narrowing down this set of rooms pretty quickly, fortunately. Ugh, give me a light that works, man. Alfred number 4, interesting. So I guess we'll hear him before things go absolutely crazy. Oh, a locked locker. What a concept. To-do list. The locker is locked. There must be a key somewhere nearby, or something that I could use as one. Interesting language choice. Oh, good. Real nice. That is real nice. I have 2 painkillers again. Another infected crossing my path, this time a dead one. Okay. Jammed, so I guess I'm never going that way. Was that Viscera? I can't pick it up, but I can poke it. Gross. A save. That's good. Chemical. What am I playing? System Shock? 2. Benzene. Aqua Regia. Ice 9. Oh, come on, come on, come on. 2 more right here. SO3 and manganese acid solution. Oh, is that another chemical? BACCl2, I guess. Lecture 1, Introduction. As known, acids corrode metal with different speeds. This factor depends on the metallic bonding and the concentration of the acid used. Until now, scientists managed to corrode metals with acids without any problems. During the study of the Turngite tombs, the artifacts Persona Tardis, also known as Artifact 66B, were found. Those artifacts have a metal shell, but we have been unsuccessful in opening them so far. The goal of our experts of the shelter station is to create an acid that would be able to corrode the outer covering of the artifact. Lecture 2. Discoveries, Goals, Experiments. The exploration of the tombs gave us many interesting results. New substances were obtained which were previously not known to any scientist. Also, some very interesting specimens were obtained from other objects of observations, especially from the anomalous zones in the old mines near the shelter station. One of these places is the so-called Water Cave. As the result of the research on everything that was found by the Archaic Cast staff, we have revealed 2 more substances. They were given the numbers 74 and 112, TRG. 74 is similar to silicon, but has the ability to restore its original shape after destruction. 112 is like mucus and seems harmless, even useless, but recent studies have shown that it can increase the strength of acids several times and instantly corrode any metal. The main rule of using the substance is the right choice of proportion. When an excess amount of the substance is in a solution, acid changes its aggregate state and becomes a corrosive gas. So don't do that. Lecture notes about acids. Fair enough. Various textbooks, manuals, and treatises in biology, chemistry, and physiology. Another chemical. I have a lot of these things. A flask with distilled water. Sulfur oxide. 4 or IV. Ha. There's your TRG. More painkillers. Oh look, I can see. Let's save before messing with the stuff. Just clicking it was good enough. There we go. I've lit the burner. Now, do you remember what I needed? SO3. TRG. Distilled water. Acid. Now, I'll just run real quick. Which was the place that I needed? This is a new room, I think. It's creepy, but I don't think I need it right now. Was it back? This is the problem when you have 100 rooms. This was it. Key, no good, but that's okay, I have another key. It's called acid. I have a feeling it can even corrode glass, so I have to be very careful. I also appreciate that the game just eliminated my other chemicals, because we're not using those. Oh, come on. That is kind of cool. A key. A small iron key with a tag. It says Dr. K's office. Now, I don't know which one is Dr. K's, except for the fact that there's only one locked door around here. Oh, look, I got it. Well, that light switch works. More batteries. I can look at this for a long, long time. Bunch of nothing. Give me a break. Okay. First day of studies. Today we received a seemingly unremarkable specimen. Frankly, I was in complete disarray when 2 employees from Edward's team dragged a decomposing body of a dog in the lab, but it all fell into place when I was presented with a report of the recent developments in the mines. I still can't believe that this individual could function as a living creature in such chemical and biological condition, as if something is keeping it from dying, despite it looking like a corpse. During the autopsy, my colleagues and I found nothing that could indicate as to how the dog survived, except that there were no signs of genital organs. Also, it's worth mentioning that his eye structure is unusual, and his teeth are surprisingly well preserved and sharp. The eyes of the thing are of particular interest. They're inherent with the phenomenon of bioluminescence, which is not one of the characteristics of the species. Second day of research. While my colleagues are busy with chemical tests and other routine work, I'm turning to the other side of the incident. How exactly did the large dog of the Greenland breed get into long-abandoned mine areas? Third day. At the moment all the standard procedures have been completed, for further research we need the help of the Xenon group. It's a pity that Richard did not live up to these days. Carl Cuvier, 1999. And what is that called? Anatomical observations. Oh, hello. Aha. We're in. Oh. Could we not? I like having light. I'll take painkillers. Okay, that door's gone forever. Gone forever. I know I just passed the door, but here's a map. Generator room, lab, archives, infirmary, security room. I'm near these 5 regular rooms. Generator room is to the left. I'll probably be needing to use that. The lab I just came from. That makes sense. Security room's on the right, and past that are the archives and the infirmary. Yeah, lab. Anyway. Another save. So many useless drawers. Another broom closet with a single broom in it, and that's it. Can't move the chair, that's annoying. Oh, a flare. I should really know what these do by now. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Not very helpful if this is your first game. I mean, you might have an idea of what a flare is in real life, but those were pretty instrumental in the older Penumbra games. Let's save. Otherwise... yeah, I think from here I would just have to go back out into the hallway and explore some more. Of course I'm going to get to that, but for now it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We managed to make it out of that initial area in the facility. Of course, there's still more facility to explore. We also found our very first enemy, which gave me a bit of a rough time. Wasn't very hard to evade, but man, if you get caught in a dead end, that's going to be trouble. I had to use all my healing items. Fortunately, we've made up for the loss, and now we get to look into even more rooms, get even more lore, and see if we can figure a way out of here. Until next time, everyone.